Okay, hey guys, it's Kim Wannabe Water Mage, and welcome back to another video where we will get into another theory. And yes, I know, it's been a while, but I am back with some more Gruvia and how Hiro Mashima actually wanted them to be destined for each other. Now, as always, quick disclaimer, this is only a theory, something from my head and nothing confirmed. Okay, let's continue. We all know the tale of Gruvia. They were enemies to lovers who ended up becoming friends and building a special bond to tragedy that later became a romantic bond. But I'm here to tell you there's actually more to their story that begins in Ice Trail. Their story actually is more about invisible string theory, where we see that Gray and Juvia actually may have had a connection for a while that was going to make them meet eventually. Now, what is invisible string theory? According to an article in Healthline, it is the idea that you are attached to a person via metaphorical string, forming an invisible connection before you've met. The manga Aistro, we see this invisible connection between baby Gray and Juvia. In this spin-off manga, they were never really meet, but they are always a couple feet away. Gray and Juvia were constantly around each other, few feet away, but never meeting face to face. If only Gray had turned around just once, maybe they would have met face to face. It's okay. It happens. But even going their separate ways on separate trains, they were right opposite of each other, going different directions and still sitting in the exact same seats. Gray and Juvia did have an invisible string that was used as a physical object in the manga, and that object was the sun. In this scene, although they're going opposite ways, the sun begins to shine directly in Gray's direction. That's when Juvia finally turns to see Gray's seat, but of course isn't looking at Gray. What she's looking at is the sun. Now, why is the sun so significant? Because when that string finally pulls them together in their first encounter, Juvia for the first time saw the sun, which she never saw before. The only time she saw it back then was when Gray was sitting on the train that passed her, where the sun was shining. Invisible string theory also mentions that you are to meet said person regardless of distance or circumstances, that they will find their way back to you if it's meant to be. And if we see Gruvia's story, that's exactly who they are. It didn't matter that they were feet apart, it didn't matter that they became enemies, because at the end of the day, we do see that development. We see they not only became friends, but they blossomed into romance. I think the author wanted to create two characters that didn't have a sense of true love in their life, and at that very moment and moving forward to be connected to each other, so that they could one day find each other, so that they could both feel what love is like. And that, my friends, is my theory on Gray and Juvia being a ship that proves the invisible string theory. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this theory. If you did, you know what you should do. Leave a like and make sure to subscribe for more videos, okay? Lots of love. Bye!